Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? Thank you. Director Ellis, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to formally welcome you here this evening, representing the Lord Provost of the City of Glasgow, may I introduce Baillie Margaret Morgan.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my immense pleasure on behalf of the Lord Provost and the citizens of Glasgow to welcome you to our great city. I believe this is the first time Hospice UK has held its national conference in Glasgow. We're very glad you're here. I'm confident our citizens' world-class hospitality, warmth and sense of humour will bring you back. Everyone who works in a hospice and end-of-life care sector is special. You carry out expert, emotionally taxing and demanding work. Undoubtedly, the additional demands of the pandemic made your work even more difficult and stressful. Your frontline campaign and Just Be helpline currently going some way to lend support to affected health and emergency workers. On behalf of every single person you have cared for and the family and friends you supported, I give my gratitude. It's humbling to have this opportunity to personally thank you for your work. Tending those approaching the end of life, whether children or the elderly, is challenging and stressful. I'm sure you also acknowledge that professionally. It's a privilege and extremely important to get it right. Dignity in life and in death is what we all hope and wish for. As you know, on the front line, delivering that can be complex and nuanced. That's precisely why your conference is so valuable. For all those working in this type of care setting, I understand that Scottish-based hospices will be contributing to conference. I'm confident they'll welcome the chance to share their knowledge and perspectives. Friends, I'm sure you'll agree, the pandemic has forced us all to re-evaluate how we live, personally and professionally, making us focus on what really matters. We all recognise that friendship and fun is of huge value. I can assure you that this is a city that recognises that. Glaswegians like a laugh and a joke. They're also first in the queue to help someone less fortunate. I'm proud to say we've a strong sense of social justice. This fun place is filled with humour. Seriously though, we're incredibly proud of our friendly reputation. Please enjoy your conference and the city's hospitality this evening. I wish you all a great stay and trust you leave Glasgow with fond memories. Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to reply to Baillie Morgan's civic welcome, may I introduce from Hospice UK, Jonathan Ellis.
You thank the Baillie, the Lord Provost's office and the Glasgow City Council and of course the citizens of this incredible city for hosting us this week and for their very generous hospitality and support. We're very grateful to you for your generosity and very grateful to you for generously sponsoring this evening's civic reception, which will be taking place after this session this evening. So thank you on behalf of Hospice UK, on behalf of all the delegates and on behalf of the entire hospice movement for your generosity.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final session of the first day of this amazing conference. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jonathan Ellis and I'm Director of Policy, Advocacy and Clinical Programmes at Hospice UK, and really pleased to be chairing this afternoon's session. So welcome not only to all of you who are here in the room with us, but also those who may be joining virtually via the online platform. Just a reminder that recordings of sessions will be available in about 10 days' time on the new platform, and there are details of that in your conference brochure. During this session, if you have any questions that you would like to put forward, if you're watching online on the virtual platform, then please put your questions into the question and answer box, which is directly underneath the live stream, the live feed. If you're here in the room with us this afternoon, please put your questions onto Slido. And I think we should have the details on screen in just a second of how to do that. And just a reminder, of course, to make sure that your phones are on silent so that we don't have any interruptions through this afternoon's final session. Before I hand over to our speaker for this final session, I'd like to welcome Toby back to the platform. Toby is going to announce the winner of the Michael Howard Award for Partnership Working. So Toby, over to you.
Good evening, everyone, and a very warm welcome back to the main hall to those of you in Glasgow. So we're spacing the awards out across the conference, and these awards are a special way of celebrating the contribution that some individual members of Hospice UK and your people are making, and the difference that you're making to the impact in the sector as a whole. And I would also like to say that these awards are specifically sponsored by our partnership with the National Garden Scheme, one of Hospice UK's largest funders. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank them. I know they'll have people here later in the week, and indeed last week they announced the continuation of the very substantial support that they give to us as Hospice UK. Without further ado, I'd like to announce the Michael Howard Award for Partnership Working, and the winner is St Oswald's Hospice for their combined supportive care service. And I think the award is going to be accepted by Felicity Dewhurst and Jenny Welford from the charity, so congratulations.